all energy is visible, but we all feel it. Welcome to Aarkh, a podcast where we discuss how spaces around us shape us. I'm Jinal Seth, interior designer and founder of Aarkh Designs. Today's episode is all about energy, the one you can't see, but we all feel it. We are diving deep into the world of Vastu, and we'll discuss how it plays such an important role not only in homes but commercial spaces as well. Joining me today is Dr. Anita Harchandani, who's not only a Vastu consultant but an expert in astrology, numerology, and logo analyst.
Hey Jinal, thank you for the lovely introduction, and it is wonderful to be here and talking about my most favorite topic, that is Vastu Shastra.
We all have heard this word Vastu. Vastu is a very common word, but still today people do not exactly know what it is. Can you just explain Vastu in a very short way, like what exactly is Vastu?
See, Vastu is an ancient science which tells you about the flow of energy. The modern science, the modern Vastu also explains you about the flow of energy. See, we have come from an energy from mother's womb, we come from water, and ultimately we merge in water, become ashes and go in water.
Yes.
So life is the balance between all the 5 elements. So how can you achieve it without the space where you are living in? Vastu is where you have your vas, where you live.
Right.
It is derived from that. So balance of the 5 element is quite important to have a harmonious life.
Yeah. 5 elements are water, fire,
earth, water, fire, air and space.
Yeah, right. So combined, all the energies combined together is Vastu.
Exactly.
Let us talk about how implementing Vastu is actually connected to other tangible results, as in health, relationships, or anything that you immediately notice. Do you think that Vastu affects relationships as well?
Yes, definitely, and it should be worked upon, because surprisingly, Jinal, I have noticed I always used to think people have money related issues. 99% of people come to me for relationship issues.
Seriously?
Yeah, it is that.
Yeah.
The fact is that.
Really?
If a couple is living in Southeast, and Southeast is the area of fire zone where we keep the kitchen. So you can imagine when there's a fire element active there. So couple may land up having an heated argument, and any argument which is over the board can land up relationship issues.
Okay. So just not Southeast, any other, like it is only because of the Southeast corner you feel that that's the, hence we usually do not keep other.
Generally don't suggest. Yeah, it is suggested in commercial properties for legal department, because legal or accounts department, where you think the client is not refunding the amount or paying the dues, you need somebody needs a heated argument or needs aggression in the conversation. So that area can be, Southeast area can be considered for that.
Okay, so now I understand. People actually sometimes say that मैंने ये और ये change किया, interchange किया, मेरा अटका हुआ problem solve हो गया, मेरा ये वापस आ गया. So it actually
basically it's just flow of energy. From somewhere you are receiving air elements, somewhere from the space. Southwest is owner's corner. So every space, every corner signifies an element.
Right. And how does Vastu affect wealth? Like, I mean, it
definitely affects wealth. So South is considered to be the area of wealth. South is especially for the business. If you are into cash business, then South is Lakshmi Sthan.
Okay.
So Lakshmi Sthan is whenever you see people having showrooms, mostly Southeast entry.
Okay.
So that is good for cash flow. Because as I told you, it's Lakshmi Sthan, and vice versa. People think that South is South.
Yeah. So we always have this thing somehow, South, चारों directions में South के साथ इतना discrimination होता है. South को लोग ऐसे ही treat करते हैं. The most, I think, North, East, West and South. This is how it flows.
Has to be in Mumbai, South area. South side is the most expensive side. South of India is the most richest part of India.
Right.
So wherever you see South, it's always the richest part of the country or city or any.
But do you think think that what you suggested right now, southeast zone for showroom, this is for residential as well?
No, I
like
won't
हमें हमारी
suggest.
तिजोरी southeast में रख देनी है, will that work?
No, it doesn't work like that. Southeast, when you take a residential entry from southeast, as I told you, it's a fire element, and excess of fire can burn. There should be always balance in fire. So entrance with southeast entry, especially residential, may give you accidental type of incidences.
So what is the best direction for entry of a residential property?
See, depends on individual's horoscope, numerological chart. I consider that. It is not that north is good for everyone. It is, in fact, north is good for everyone. But see, it depends how much you want to grow. Some want to be a millionaire, some want to be a billionaire. So Vastu is only for billionaires.
Oh, perfect. So now we've understood how Vastu affects wealth. But the most important thing, health. Does Vastu influence on health as well?
Definitely. I have observed in a case, I can't name the personality. It's a bureaucrat. And can you imagine a bureaucrat? He was an IPS. Can you imagine a bureaucrat having depression issues?
Totally.
Anxiety issues? It happens because Southwest is considered to be the owner side. What I observed and what I have learned is Southwest is owner's corner. The field, the magnetic field there is quite strong. So you need to give strength to Southwest. I observed whenever a Southwest is having a painting of water, mostly people keep Southwest mein water paintings, water flowing. If in earth element water comes, then it spoils the balance. So people who are having Southwest with water paintings should be immediately removed. It might give anxiety issues. And I would like to add that a boy, especially teenagers, should avoid sleeping in Southwest.
Avoid sleeping in Southwest?
Yes. That's because the magnetic field of Southwest is quite strong. And the hormones they develop in teenagers while growing up, it's the magnetic field is not favorable for growing boys.
Hence, I think when we are planning a layout, you guys recommend that the master bedroom should be in this corner, or kids' bedroom should be here, parents' bedroom, kitchen should be here. So there's a logic to it. There's a reason to it.
Yes, every element needs to be balanced. As I told you, it's all about balance of energy.
Perfect. Now, Vastu, depending on places, as in commercial, residential, they all would have a different approach. Like it would not be same for all the spaces, right?
People unfortunately don't simplify this. Most simplest term is just flow of energy, as I told you. So you would be needing the same energy in commercial project as well as the residential project. Balancing all the 5 elements is the basic thing.
Right. Now, considering residential spaces, for example, a bedroom, do you really think that placing the bed or not placing the bed in a particular direction would eventually affect the sleep of someone who is using it?
Yeah, definitely it affects, because it's basic science. The North Pole of the Earth, when it's aligned with our magnetic North Pole, so you must have studied science that North and North repel.
Right.
So same is our body. If our North Pole is in North of the Earth, then the body circulation repels each other, and you might face issues like headache, or in some severe cases, cardiac arrest or something like that.
Really? So basically, we should not have our head to the north.
No,
like in north. It's like you should not be sleeping north to south.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
So because the positive energy, like positive repels. That's the logic. So
plus and plus repel.
Plus and plus, absolutely. So if not north, any other direction is okay.
Best is south, and other areas.
Best is south, because it becomes exactly opposite.
Exactly opposite.
Right.
I would like to add a remedy here. Like lot of teenagers are suffering with depression these days, or anxiety.
Right.
So you don't have to do simple thing just to experience what I'm saying or it is true or not. Just put a smiley, a yellow smiley painting in northwest of the house.
Okay.
And let me know it works or not.
Sure. I will suggest this to clients who have teenage kids.
Yes.
Yeah. And considering that, any 2-3 other frames, like this is one suggestion you give. I've always seen people talking about having horses, some 7-horse painting in the house. Even this has a connection with Vastu?
Definitely. Horse is what? It depicts speed, energy,
right,
and a lot of things it depicts. And when you keep a horse painting in your south, from where wealth comes, south, east, south, which is wealth area.
Yeah.
So you are enhancing the energy of that area.
Talking about positive and negative energy, what do you have to say about the entrance mat?
See, entrance mat, first of all, we use it to stop germs entering the house, right?
Yes.
So we always suggest to keep the shoes outside the house. Why? Because we are walking on the ways which are already dirty, and hence we can welcome germs in our house. And second most important Vastu perspective is that lot of energies are there on the road. Like somebody spits, somebody drops anything, or all the kind of energy is there. So it via shoes it gets attracted to in your house. So it is better to remove shoes outside the house.
So we've already spoken about how Vastu has a great impact on health, wealth, relationships. So can I sum up by saying that Vastu affects an individual's destiny?
Definitely it does. I have always believed that it is divine's design, and lot of our destiny is designed by our karma. But what happens, Jinal, when we see astrological chart, especially Rahu Dasha, when it comes, it spoils anybody's thinking. When you have Rahu Dasha, you will end up overspending or buying a house or a property which is south facing or southwest entry. Why is that so? Because it is designed that your bad or not so good time has started. So where do we need an expert? Here we need an expert. When I see is somebody's Rahu Dasha is coming, I try and avoid to buy a southwest property because I know growth won't happen in Rahu Dasha or the mind is diverted. So you need an expert to what kind of property you might need to buy and with which Dasha. So all these things can actually change your life. Yeah, it can hence like maybe a wrong property can impact on your career or a commercial risk, whatever. These things do have an impact on our daily Every
life.
step is important for reaching the journey. So it's like taking a step a day.
People who do not exactly know Vastu, so there are many myths that are going around. Like you would hear random things from people. So can you help us solving those myths? Like how true are they, and is it actually a myth or no?
Yeah, sure. It would be my pleasure.
Yeah.
You can bring it on.
Yes. So people people still till today they feel black is unlucky.
It is not unlucky. It is a basic science. When you go in sunlight, black has the quality of absorbing the energy. Okay. When you wear black and go visit a hospital or a crematorium, you would observe there is a lot of negative energy there in hospitals. Right. So you would come with a headache because black absorbs a lot of energy, the cosmic energy. Hence, so in our field, it is believed and as per energy science which I have studied, it is believed that better to wear pastels or any other color besides black.
Okay. But okay. So that's...
I know everybody loves black.
Yeah.
You can wear it while partying. Where either you are going for party or where the energy is high, the cosmic energy and the vibration is high.
Okay. That's when we avoid it.
Yeah.
Okay. This is also a very common myth that mirror in the bedrooms are not really like you do not place a mirror around. Now the bedrooms are so small that the mirror does come around the bed. So what is the logic of that?
See, it can come around the bed, but it should not reflect your any body parts, because mirrors are increases the energy, it doubles up the energy. So if a mirror is placed in front of your body, the body part reflecting might face an issue.
Those frames which actually give out those kind of messages should be avoided in the house.
See, abstract paintings, first of all, gives lot of confusion. A lot of people buy beautiful paintings which are abstract, doesn't make any sense. Like, for example, that day only in podcast I was watching Vijay Malia's home, and his red Spice Jet logo, everything is just red, attracting so much of fire element, and then landing up in legal matters. I don't know what the fact is, I'm nobody to comment on it, but yeah, everything impacts. All the negative or like fiery element things can give you aggression, or vice versa, depending on the painting. If it is abstract, it would give you confusion. If it is dark or sad, it would give you sad feeling. Yeah, you can put flowers anytime, pastel painting.
In already constructed homes, if an individual is planning to buy a commercial space or a residential one, but the plan is already approved and constructed, what are the things you would recommend that we should keep in mind? Maybe a residential property, what are a few things that you should keep in mind while selecting a property?
A very good question. So you must have heard southwest ki entry nahi honi chahiye, avoid southwest. So southwest is not considered, as I told you, southwest is owner's corner. If you put a gate in southwest, so you are creating a breakage in the flow of energy. So hence it is suggested to take entry in southwest. That's totally non-negotiable. And I would suggest, if you're going to buy a property, simplest, if you want to, as I told you, if you want to be a billionaire, come to an expert. But yeah, if you want a harmonious life or balance of energy, then you can consider north as the best area.
I have even heard about washrooms not being in northeast. Now, this is absolutely, is this a myth or even that matters?
No, it is not a myth at all. See, two areas in Vastu Shastra which are non-negotiable is the center of the property, that is Brahmastan. If you keep anything in the center of the property, imagine something kept on your core, will the energy retain or revive? So if you keep energy, if you block the energy in center where the energy rotates or revive, so blockage in energy is observed. And the second most or the first most important area is northeast. So why is northeast considered so pious? Is the Vastu Purush. When Mahadev, there's a story behind it. So there was a demon called Swarbhanu, and he was defeated by Bhole Baba, and the story prevailed that wherever the Vastu Purush is lying, the mostly north is where his head is. So imagine if something is kept on your head every time for hours. So northeast we consider should be the lightest, because it's Vastu Purush's head. See, recently, like I designed a saloon, I kept a music system there, the lightest thing possible. In spas, people go to relax and rewind. So they need to relax. If the space is quite heavy, the northeast area is quite heavy, they won't feel relaxed and they might not visit again. So it depends on project to project what type of work it is.
It's a vibe that would change. Like, and there is another myth that they say that northeast is the best corner for temples and mandirs in the house, and hence there shouldn't be washrooms over there.
Lovely question. So see, whatever is in your head, you'll think that only. Whatever your upbringing is, people's upbringing, they would repeat that only in their life patterns. So Vastu Purush's head should be always positive. If you keep a temple in northeast, so vibe would be very positive. If you keep yellow color thing, the vibe, it's Jupiter, it represents Jupiter planet. So when you see northeast is clutter free, the kids at home would study better, and adults in home would be sorted. Which you rarely find. You can eliminate that.
Yeah. My question is still there. Like, how we you asked me to remove the washroom over here. That's where I'm coming. So, not washrooms क्यों बंद कर देते? Like I have seen so many houses. There was
अरे
recent
washroom people go to remove their toxins.
Yes.
And how can you remove toxins in your head? मतलब how can you put toxins in your head?
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
जो नॉर्थ ईस्ट में होएगा वो पूरी बॉडी में होएगा. बोलते हैं ना सब बीमारियां सोचने से होती है.
Right.
तो अगर नॉर्थ ईस्ट ही गलत होगा प्लेस्ड, हेड ऑफ द वास्तु पुरुष इज प्लेस्ड, वहां inauspicious activity हो रही है.
Right. But there may be times when we do not actually have the perfect layout. So in those cases, what do you do?
So it depends what area is blocked, what area needs energy. So lot of things are spoken through your chart, the numerological chart or the astrological chart. So we study those charts, and if there is a defect in that area, we enhance the energy by putting a pyramid. So you must have heard about Egypt pyramids.
Yes.
Pyramids are designed to attract, retain, and give energy to the cosmic energy to the universe and the space designed. So we work like, if you don't want a demolition, then we put a pyramid to retain the energy of the space.
These pyramids are seen everywhere, ऊपर कहीं I think every third home या offices में ये pyramids दिखते हैं. We see that very. So what is the logic behind these pyramids?
See, pyramids are designed geometrically to, as I told you, to receive the energy, the cosmic energy. For simple example, you can take a paper pyramid and keep it on your fruit basket. You would observe for 10 days fruit won't spoil.
Seriously?
Yes, it works.
It works.
If you don't believe, just do try this
remedy.
Yes,
we should try this. Yeah.
Make a paper pyramid and like a cap, keep your fruit basket under beneath it.
Yeah.
And you would observe the fruit don't spoil, because as I told you, the pyramids retain absorb the cosmic energy.
Okay.
That's the reason behind the Egypt pyramids.
Right. So, and ये pyramids कोई भी material के चलते हैं या whatever, like what we usually get is plastic, right?
Yeah.
They are made of plastic. So even the material matters, or it's just the shape that is affecting the energy?
Shape does matter a lot, but depending on which area you're putting, copper is for east. So
you get copper pyramids as well.
Copper pyramids as well.
Okay.
For east. So like people who have a political career, I suggest them to keep a copper pyramid in the east to get success or to get work done from higher authorities.
Oh, great. As we discussed, that it sometimes, especially city homes, I mean, all these cities, Mumbai, Delhi, wherever you have like big communities and everything, the plan is made in such a way that you really can't change anything. It's practically impossible to change places according to Vastu. Like you cannot change the layout according to the Vastu requirement. Then in that cases, what do you do?
So if you want to give energy to any project or any corner which has a defect or energy is not flowing well, so we put pyramids there or give a positive element there. There are many remedies, depends on from where you are coming, which city you are coming. If you have limited space, then we go for other remedies. If you can afford demolition or something, we tell you accordingly.
Oh, so actually there have been cases where you demolish everything and rebuild because it's not
rarely it doesn't happen mostly. Now I'll ask you some questions.
Okay.
What do you do when Vastu and design vision clash?
Oh, yes. When my client shows me a new Vastu plan, I just close my eyes and I'm like, okay, I have to change the complete layout now. But yes, we actually try to question clients first that how important it is to implement each and every change that has been asked. And so as you said that it's all about belief and energy, we try to implement as much as possible. And finally, people staying in the house who believe in Vastu, they have to be satisfied. So we have to do it, and then we try to just reframe the entire concept and redesign the entire concept and make it look like this was the concept, and it is not because of Vastu that we've done that.
Okay, great. Ever had a client who completely surrendered to Vastu?
You would feel very happy about it, but yes. This client wanted me to make a yellow countertop, a complete yellow kitchen, when the entire theme of the house was absolutely modern. In fact, the kitchen we were planning to do was a nice Italian kitchen with steel shutters and all like complete marble. And with that, we had to implement a yellow counter. So that was one point where I actually said that because you believe in it, we may go ahead with it, but this is not that I would like to do. There were some changes made. Even the Vastu consultant sorted some things out, and finally we chose a midway and we went ahead.
A change you personally made in your office?
Very interesting question from the person who actually made that change. So Anita just visited the office while it was getting made, and she was just looking around and she was like, yeah, this is good, this is good, this is good. Suddenly she happened to see the washroom, which was in the northeast direction, and luckily till then my WC, the toilet was not attached, and she immediately told me that, Jinal, this is not the corner for WC, and according to me you can avoid this. Luckily, I have another office right besides, and it was manageable for me to shut that washroom, and hence I implemented that change. And thank you very much for that.
It's my pleasure. Thank you.
We have a very interesting, fun segment that we do. You must have seen this. It's very common. I just want you to wear those headphones,
Okay.
and try understanding what I'm saying.
Okay.
Just try to understand what I'm saying. Northeast. Northeast.
Northeast.
Perfect. Vastu Shastra.
Vastu Shastra.
सुनाई दे रहा है. Northeast.
Northeast.
Okay. Energy. Energy.
Ancient.
Positive energy. Positive energy.
Positive energy.
Arre wow. Good. Clutter blocks clarity. Clutter blocks clarity.
Plot.
Huh? Huh? Come on. Clutter blocks clarity.
Plot energy.
Yes, perfect.
That is enough for me. Now it's your turn.
Really?
Let me do.
I'm a pro.
Please. Let's see.
Yeah.
Interior designing.
Interior design?
Yeah.
Yes?
Yes. Paintings. Paintings.
Pringles.
You want to have them?
Pringles?
Are you hungry?
You like Pringles?
No. Painting. Painting.
Paint.
Painting.
Painting.
Yes, right. And tiles.
Rice.
I'm sure you're hungry.
What?
Tiles.
Rice. Ice.
Tiles.
Ice.
No. Tiles.
थोड़ी एक्शन चल सकती है.
Tiles.
Painting frame. Tiles. I think we're done. Oh my God.
It is taxing, right? You मतलब इतने sound में ऐसा लगता है
कुछ समझ में नहीं आता. Anita, thank you so much to share so many insights about Vastu. We all know Vastu, but we've really learned more about it. Thank you so much for being here and sharing insights about Vastu.
Trust me, I had a wonderful time.
Yeah.
And I would like to end it on a note that Vastu trains your subconscious mind rather than training your conscious mind. So always put positive energy in your subconscious mind via aligning your energy in the house or
Perfect.
commercial spaces.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
My pleasure, Jinal.
Yeah. Please follow, like, share, subscribe to Aarkcast. Stay tuned for next episode.